Okay, so because before I start with the content of the show, I like to wait for less than 1 minute because some people are doing other things. Some people are at the bathroom, cooking, driving, whatever they're doing, and they need a little bit of time. Some other shows, they wait 5, 10, 15 minutes. Some webinars, they wait half an hour, 45 minutes. But in this case, because these episodes are between 5 and 10 minutes, I do like to wait for less than 1 minute. And that said, I am going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, in 1. What's going on? My name is Ben, and welcome to another episode of my daily vlog where I strive to inspire you to achieve your goals and therefore your dreams. How are you? Happy Friday, finally. Friday. Today we had a normal day here in New London, New Hampshire. It was very, very windy. I guess that it wasn't that normal because it was super, super windy. We had a huge tree that fell down on our the back of our property. So luckily, thanks to God, nothing got hit. So our house is okay. So cross your fingers, we won't get more trees falling down. And yesterday, we had a great time going trick-or-treating with Brianna and Hazel and my wife Kelsey. So I was Captain Jack Sparrow, and yesterday, if you haven't seen yesterday's episode, I did a Halloween special dressed as Captain Jack, and this is typically what I do with my facial hair to replicate Johnny's facial hair. And now I'm going to read you a segment from chapter 4 of part 2 of Masterplan Your Success. This is the book that I wrote for my family, for my wife, for my kids, for my friends, and of course for you. And I am going to read you the last part of chapter 4, which is called Team of Lifetime. Okay, so here we go. I use the classic British number system where you start with the goalie as the number 1 jersey and continue all the way from the defense to the offense until number 11. Historically, for example, number 5 will be a center midfielder directing traffic in the center of the pitch. And the number 9 is the classic natural-born killer striker. Every 4 years at the FIFA World Cup, each nation can bring only 23 players to represent their country within the competition. Therefore, I ask you to concentrate on including the 23 most influential people you currently have in your life to build your own TOL, meaning Team of Lifetime. And again, you can use this, something I wanted to mention yesterday. I was thinking about it after the show. You can use this Team of Lifetime for business purposes, for personal purposes, or for both. So this team is about having the most important people on your life, and write it down, put it on. There is a little scheme I did, and actually I was going to post it on my website, which is bentolosa.com/Masterplan. I never done that. I should, but basically what it is a soccer field map where you can actually put all your 11 players on the field. Those are your starting 11. Meaning the most important people in your life. And again, if you're doing this for work, the 11 most important people on your team, on your own company. If you're an entrepreneur or if you're working for another company and you're building your team, this is a great exercise to see how is your current most important team. And I like to use 23 players just because, if you are into football or baseball, use as many players as you wanna as they use as a baseline. So in my case, it's 23 because that's how many players you can bring to a World Cup, a soccer World Cup, and those are the 23 most important players. But the starting 11 are the most important ones. So, for example, in soccer, my mom is always my goalie. The number 1. Why? Because if everybody else fails, she is the one who's gonna save me. Or not, if she's the last player, both of my parents love me and I love them, but I believe there is a special bond with moms for most people, not everybody. And that's why she's my number one. My number two is my dad, because, my parents, they are together. They're on the back of the defense. Number three is my wife, just because, she's right there with the most important people in my life. And then number four, I think I have my mother-in-law, because she's my second mom, and so on and so forth. So you can build your team whatever you want, which whoever people you want or need to be on your team. And again, I like to always be looking at my team every week. Every new week is a new like professional soccer teams or any other team. Every week you have a new game. It's the new game every week. So check your roster. Some people, they get sick. Some people, they betray you. Some people die. So you always need to fill in those gaps. You always need your 11 players or whatever number you use on your favorite sport. It has to be a team sport to have your back. I like to do that. And again, this is a Conquer tool. You don't have to use this, but sometimes it's helpful just to see, look, right now, my best friend used to be my best friend 10 years ago, but I haven't seen him in the last, 10 years. So in the last 5 years. So he or she doesn't deserve a jersey on my starting 11. Yeah. Again, this is just an example. It's completely up to you. This is your team, not my team, but it's the team that helps you face your life and therefore overall your lifetime. So the most important player, is you, because it's a team. This is a team, and you should include yourself in that team. The coach, I like to say that is God, or whatever you believe in, your God or the universe or whoever gives you or allows you to meet these people in this lifetime, right? So anyway, I hope the TOL, Team of Lifetime, helps you achieve more goals personally and business-wise. And now I do have a quote for you from the back of Masterplan Your Success, where I do have a collection of personal quotes, 236 of them. And the one that I have for you tonight reads, that being gay is normal. What's abnormal is having to hide who you are for fear of society. And, I say, I use gay as an example, but the point of that quote is like, be who you are. We are all equals, and, and just be who you are, and some people sometimes won't like it. Some people will, but just be yourself. There is nothing. I think one of the worst things you can do in your lifetime is not being yourself. Just to be yourself, and the people who really matter will always be there for you. The people who really, really, truly matter. Anyway, that's all that I've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you an excellent night. If you like this video, please give it a like. Your likes really do help my channel. I do this show for you. I do it for me, of course, but I do it for you. And every time I get a like or a subscription, I do get really, really happy, and I really do appreciate them. Right now, I have 439 subscribers, and I really, really do appreciate each one of you. So thank you for subscribing. And if you want to learn more about leading a successful life, more about filmmaking, photography, acting, and audio, subscribe to this channel. That's the kind of content that I make. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible, typically the very next day, unless I need to research my answer, in which case it will take me a little longer, but I promise you I will reply to you as soon as I can. And again, thank you so much for watching. I wish you an excellent night. Have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow.